From KJFM Radio, Eagle 102, Area High School Softball is on the air. Eagle 102 brings you area softball on air and online. Now, exciting area high school softball action on your area sports leader, KJFM, Eagle 102.
And welcome to Bowling Green High School, the final regular season game of the 2020 crazy season here on KJFM. Mark Froenig, Jim Ross, and it should be a good one as the storied Centralia Lady Panthers come to town to take on the storied Bowling Green LadyCats.
Yeah, it should be two teams with a great lineage in softball. Bowling Green having a little better year this year in Centralia if you want to go by record, but both teams have won 4 of their last 5, coming in hot. And then this is kind of an oh-by-the-way game. You know, it's a non-conference game for both teams with districts looming in the next couple of days. So how inspired will they be? We'll find out.
Well, it doesn't start for Bowling Green tomorrow, but we start district softball tomorrow, and we'll be down at New Haven as the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs will take on Jefferson of Festus, but that's tomorrow. That's the second season. We're still in the first season. We got to focus on this matchup here between Bowling Green and Centralia, and we'll start the pregame show for you next on Eagle 102.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
When it comes to buying or selling real estate, you can count on the professionals at Penrod Real Estate in Louisiana. Serving Pike County and surrounding areas, Penrod Real Estate can find buyers for your home or property and can also assist in helping you find the home of your dreams. Residential or commercial, the friendly folks at Penrod Real Estate invite you to reach out if you're in need of help in any area of the real estate process. Phone 754-6922 or visit the office at 618 Georgia in Louisiana. Penrod Real Estate looks forward to serving you.
Founded in 2000, Sparks Maintenance Contracting out of Bowling Green has since been performing industrial maintenance nationwide and plans to continue growing. Sparks Maintenance Contracting, attention to detail and compassion are only some of the many things that separate them from other competitors. Teamwork is the key to success in business and in sports. Best wishes to all the area teams from Sparks Maintenance Contracting, proudly serving America.
The all-new McCoy Blossom Funeral Home and Crematory in Bowling Green is now open. Hi, I'm Jim Blossom. We will be holding a grand opening celebration Sunday, October 18th from noon until 4 p.m. I really hope you'll stop by, check out the new facilities, and stay for a visit. If you can't make it during the grand opening, feel free to stop by and see us Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., or Saturdays, 9 a.m. to noon. The new McCoy Blossom Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 701 North Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green. We look forward to continuing to serve the local area.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And welcome back to Bowling Green High School, getting ready for the LadyCats and the Centralia Lady Panthers here on the final day of the regular season. Mark Froenig, Jim Ross, and this is already an odd game as Coach Liz Bostic from Centralia is apparently trying to pull out all the stops in this one and is going to implement some little-known rule, the Fielder 10 rule. That doesn't mean she's going to have 10 fielders. There's not going to be the old school softball rover out there. It's not going to be like slow pitch. It's just she wants to have a little more flexibility in her lineup, and we'll see if the umpires are cool with Fielder 10. And we'll get to that later on as we go through the starting lineups for this one. But just shows how important this game is for both of these teams heading into district play.
Well, I've been involved with fast pitch softball since I was 15 years old. I'm a long way from 15, and I've never heard of field or 10. and so I don't know where in the rule book she's found that one. It's in the really, really, really fine print somewhere.
Yeah. And you even took the test to be a fast pitch umpire.
I did.
So you've read the rule book.
I've never heard of it. I don't know what this is going to be. But
well, we'll see if these two umpires have heard of it and if she can put up the lineup as she has written here for this ball game. But Bowling Green, they're coming off a big win over Battle on Saturday. What was that, 7-2, something like that?
Yeah, I've got it right here. And then of course they played Troy on Friday night. And Troy, one of the top teams in the state at the biggest class, and they lost that game 7-0. And of course, as you want your internet to work, it doesn't, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 7-2 is right. So yeah, like I said, both teams coming off winning 4 of their last 5. Centralia's last game was Thursday. They lost to Palmyra, so a common opponent for both teams as Bowling Green's beat Palmyra earlier in the year 6-0. Centralia lost 9-5. Although Centralia beat North Callaway 10-0, and of which Bowling Green won 4-2, I think last week as well. So, number of common opponents, and as you said, both of these teams are historically really good. They will understand how to play the game, and maybe it comes down to pitching. Who's got the best pitching today?
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with your official keys to the game and our starting lineup still to come here on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Daily life is a bit different right now than what we're used to. Some are feeling the effects more than others, but let's remember that this too shall pass and try to find ways to keep positive, help others in need, continue to support our businesses as best we can, but also take this time of distancing and shutdowns to self-reflect and improve. Spend quality time with family, exercise, pray, tackle a home improvement project, even if it's just a power cleaning inside and out, but do something that helps you feel empowered and moving forward. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, praying for good to come out of trials.
Whether you need to buy a 2x4 or a 4x8 or are planning a new home, Bowling Green Lumber Company is your one-stop for all things construction. No kidding. Lumber, paints, electrical, plumbing, windows and doors, insulation, roofing materials, hardware items, tools. Seriously, Ed and the gang at Bowling Green Lumber are anxious, willing, and able to help you any which way they can. Stop in and see for yourself. While others are trying to make money, they're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber, 700 West Champ Clark Drive in Bowling Green, 324-5400, the most complete building center in the area.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
I think it's important for Bowling Green to keep up that power surge that they've had of late. They've been crushing the ball. The wind is blowing out to right field today, and I think that really plays into Bowling Green's hands. If they can put the ball in the air today, they could run up a big score early.
Yeah, we don't know, anything really about Centralia. Neither one of us have seen them play, so it'd be a pig and a poke if we tried to make some comment about what they've got going on. But you're right, Bowling Green has been playing well of late. Short of the 7-0 loss down at Troy the other day. That's a whole different level of competition. And then Bowling Green's got to just not – they have a tendency to kick the ball around from time to time. They got to play clean today if they're going to win this ball game, and so they can't give up extra outs, and they got to throw strikes. And, kind of the same stuff you talk about every game. Throw it over the plate, put it in play, and make the plays when it's hit to you, and your chances of winning the game are going to go
up. Just looking down at the field, interesting watering pattern there on the infield. It looks like they just did from shortstop through the circle and then around home plate. Everything else looks pretty dry out there, and I'm wondering if they're doing that on purpose to get those bigger bounces for their infielders.
I wouldn't have a clue. You think they're that smart, really?
I've known Craig Smith a long time, and he's a math teacher, or a science teacher rather, and he probably knows the science of watering a field and what it can do to a ball. I would not put it past Craig. I've heard some crazy things come out of his mouth over the last 10 or so years.
My guess is the wind was blowing so hard that's where the water ended up going.
Oh, those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups are coming up next on KJFM.
This is Kyle Schurter, Assistant Vice President at Community State Bank of Missouri. We offer a variety of loans to meet your needs. Whether you're looking for a conventional loan or a HELOC or an FHA, VA, or USDA loan, give us a call. We have some of the best rates around. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's fall, y'all. That means a stop by Prairie's Edge Garden Center is a must. Prairie's Edge can help with all your fall decorating needs, including pumpkins and gourds of every shape, color, and size. Beautiful mums, annuals, and perennials are also available, as well as yard stakes, mailbox covers, pottery, bird baths, and so much more. Be sure to bring the family out and enjoy the corn maze, which will run through October 31st. For everything fall, it's Prairie's Edge Garden Center, just south of Bowling Green.
Hair care for the entire family. That's what's available at PJ's Salon in Louisiana. Everyone is welcome. Men, women, boys, and girls. PJ's can help make everyone look their best. Walk-ins are welcome, and evening hours can be made by appointment. PJ's Salon is your fall senior hair salon, from hair, tanning, and nails to pedicures, waxing, and supplies. Call or stop in. PJ's Salon in the Raintree Mall in Louisiana. Best wishes to all the area sports teams this year from the friendly folks at PJ's Salon.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
Well, Centralia having an old-time dance circle in front of their dugout, and now go into a huddle as we get ready for our starting lineups here on KJFM. First for the Lady Panthers, they're coached by Liz Bostic. They'll lead it off with the pitcher, number 16, Kaylin Walters. Shortstop, bat second, number 18, Jocelyn Bostic. The third baseman in the 3 spot, number 7, Ella Holloman. Then there's that fielder 10 in the cleanup spot, number 13, Meredith Wright. She does have center field also next to her name, so we'll see how they employ that fielder 10 thing they've got going on in their lineup. Batting fifth is the first baseman, number 22, Mackenzie Atkinson. Catcher, bat sixth, number 12, Harper Sontheimer. And the left fielder in the 7th spot, number 21, Autumn Hawkins. Batting eighth is the second baseman, number 24, Abby Ross. Any relation?
Not that I know of.
Okay. And the center fielder, or flex, or I'm not sure, the DSP spot with an 8 next to it is number 20, Carter Hawkins in the 9 spot. Flexing in right field will be number 2, Kylie Walters. So, again, the batting order goes Walters, Bostic, Holloman, Wright, Atkinson, Sontheimer, Hawkins, Ross, and Hawkins with Walters in right field flexing. For the Bowling Green LadyCats, they're coached by Craig Smith, assisted by J.C. Hickerson. They'll lead it off with the left fielder, number 2, Kennedy Grimsley. Then the third baseman, number 1, Meredith Betts. Batting third is the first baseman, number 24, Jade Meyer. Catcher, bats cleanup, number 5, Grace Dameron. Pitcher in the 5 spot, number 6, Tanner Turner. Second baseman batting 6 is number 13, Haley Chandler. In the 7th spot is the shortstop, number 21, Haley Prater. Then the right fielder, number 14, McKenna Orff. Designated player bats 9th, number 25, Elise Walker, and flexing in center field is number 8, Briley Sparks. So different looking lineup today for the Bowling Green LadyCats. Grimsley, Betts, Meyer, Dameron, Turner, Chandler, Prater, Orff, and Walker with Sparks as the flex in center field. Those are your starting lineups. They're getting ready for the national anthem after they introduce the teams on the field. And we'll have our first pitch just minutes away here on KJFM.
Before or after the games this season, let's go to Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, Fill up your vehicle and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester's fried chicken, and more. Good luck to the area teams this year from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store, Junction 79 and 54 in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco.
Liggins Flooring in Bowling Green offers Dreamweaver stain-proof carpet, new waterproof plank flooring, plus Novus hardwood and TruTex vinyl. Liggins Flooring at 705 Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green. Big enough to get the job done, small enough to care.
At McDinger's, they've got a new list of specials for lunch in addition to their all-day specials, which happens to feature the fan favorite Tenderloin Thursday. Enjoy tacos, wings, grilled chicken, fried fish and shrimp, and more, plus a beverage menu that fits everyone. Check out their Facebook page for upcoming live entertainment. McDinger's, 131 West Outer Road in Eolia.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows, custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
Hello, this is Heather Stevens with Midwest Pest Professionals. We are a family-owned and operated pest control business. We offer pest control for your general household pests, roaches, crickets, fleas, spiders, and those pesky old ants. We can do a one-time treatment or set you up on a monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly service plan with no contracts involved. Midwest Pest Professionals also provides treatment for termites, pre- and post-construction, stinging insects, and we also offer a heat and chemical treatment for bedbugs. We want to protect you and your family from any infestations. For your free estimate, give us a call or text 573-324-2313. Midwest Pest Professionals, locally owned and operated.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
National anthem here at
fencing on their farm or rural property. If you need a new fence or repairs to your existing fence, call Matt Stone and Pow Pow Cattle Farms and Fencing. Matt loves putting up fences and specializes in the unique needs of farms and rural properties. Plus, Pow Pow Cattle Farms and Fencing will give you a free estimate. It'll be the lowest you find. Give Matt a call at 573-590-1218 and be sure to like Pow Pow Cattle Farms and Fencing on Facebook.
High School Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and All Parts.
Set the defense for Bowling Green ahead of the first inning. Kennedy Grimsley is in left. Riley Sparks in center. McKenna Orff is in right. Meredith Bentz is the third baseman. Haley Prater at short. Haley Chandler at second. Jade Meyer over at first. Grace Dameron behind the plate. And Tanner Turner has been pitching well of late. And she's in the circle for Bowling Green. No Grace Dieters in the lineup today for the LadyCats. And it'll be Walters, Bostic, and Holloman to start things off here in the top of the first inning for the Lady Panthers.
Well, you'll see Turner throw a lot of rise ball, curve ball. Got a little bit of a change. She'll throw a drop ball from time to time. And as you said, she's been pitching well of late, and we expect to see nothing less than that today. As you mentioned, though, the wind's blowing probably 20 miles an hour out straight to right field. Don't want to let the ball get in the air and go in that direction today.
For those of you watching on KJFMradio.com, you can see the flagpole is actually swaying out there in center field, and those flags are taut toward the flag in right. So the umpires mosey into their positions. And we're ready for the first pitch of this ball game, and it is a ball high to Walters. We're underway here in the final game of the regular season on KJFM.
Another beautiful day for softball. Got another full week of good weather, supposedly.
It looked a little, worrisome, yeah. But it cleared up, and it is a beautiful day. Shorts, three-quarter length sleeves. That one misses 3-0. To the leadoff hitter, Kaylin Walters.
Not the way you want to come out of the bullpen as a starting pitcher. 3 straight balls.
3-0 pitch. There's right down the middle for strike one.
See if Turner can get the feel for the ball.
And, it's in the 70s today, not the 80s it was last week, as this one's lined into center, a leadoff base hit for Walters. And this ball game gets started with a rope.
Yeah, you don't want to get behind hitters like that, especially a good club like Centralia.
Now they'll play in at the corners.
They've been scoring some runs. They've scored 11-7, 10-7, and 5 in their last 5 games, so they'll put some runs on the board.
Time called is a glove issue, I think, for the third baseman Betts. Now we're ready, and the first pitch to Bostic is bunted in the air and back to the screen.
So it looks like Centralia going to try and play a little small ball here early on.
Jocelyn Bostic, Jozelynn.
Guessing she's a relation of the coach, if I was a betting man. Dameron with a good arm.
I don't think they give you good odds on that bet, though.
No.
The 0-1. Runner goes. Throw down to second is late, and it's a stolen base for Walters. Got a good jump.
Yes, she did.
Pitch was high. A strike. 0-2 is the count.
So now Bostic will want to try and at the very least move the ball to the right side.
Swing and a miss. And a strikeout is the first out in this ball game.
Good rise ball that time on the 0-2 count. Bostic chased it up around her chin.
So now a runner in scoring position with 1 out for Ella Holloman. Holloman, the third baseman. And she takes the ball high.
Quiet here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird. I think there's a JV football game tonight, maybe? No?
I don't see anything back there.
Yeah, I thought they announced Palmyra plays a JV game here tonight.
Runner goes toward third. It's almost thrown into left field. Good job by Betts coming back to, not Betts, but the shortstop, Prater.
Prater was late getting there. She'd have thrown her out by 10 feet. The batter squared. Prater didn't get a very good jump, but she's got a cover as the third baseman needs to come in. So the second stolen base puts a runner on third.
That goes back to the screen. Runner won't go, and the count goes to 2 balls and a strike.
Not a lot of room behind the plate here to the backstop.
And if it hits the actual
concrete,
that'll bounce right back, even with that padding. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out, and a runner at third base for Centralia. There's a strike called. Pretty pitch. 2-2.
Need a strikeout here.
That would be big.
Strikeout or a pop-up would be ideal.
2-2. This one hit deep into left center. Playable. The runner will tag. Here comes the throw. It'll be cut off. And it's 1-0 Centralia on the sac fly by Holloman.
Big time high fly ball to left. Wind may help keep it in the park, actually.
That's the second out.
Centralia jumps on top, 1-0.
And it'll bring in the cleanup hitter, Meredith Wright.
We're anxious to see where she plays.
Yeah. Takes a strike on the first pitch. Fielder 10.
Can't wait to see what that is.
Fouled out of play quickly, 0-2, and she's up there hacking.
Yes, she is. That went all the way out on the baseball field.
That pitcher's mound's looking a little rough out there on the baseball field. That one just misses outside.
A few weeds growing around it. They've got it covered, though, so there won't be any weeds on the dirt portion of it, I wouldn't think.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, base is empty, and that one's just fouled back to the screen. And it remains a 1-2 count.
Nice rise ball that Wright was able to get a piece of.
Schroeder back in the center of the circle. Another 1-2 pitch. There's strike 3 called. 2 strikeouts in the inning, but a leadoff hit, a couple of stolen bases, and a sac fly turn into a 1-0 Centralia lead after a half inning. Bowling Green coming up, trailing the Panthers 1-0 on KJFM.
Catfish, 1-pound pork steaks, and fried chicken. Just some of the delicious specials at Bowling Green Diner. Steak, shrimp, spaghetti, and livers and onions also featured. You will not go away hungry at Bowling Green Diner. Open 7 days a week. You can dine in or carry out is available. Just call 324-2135 and they'll have your order ready when you get there. Wouldn't you like to eat out today? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you won't be disappointed. Bowling Green Diner, 19 Business Highway 61.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
Set the defense for the Panthers across the outfield. Autumn Hawkins is in left. Carter Hawkins, is that who's in center?
Well,
yeah, there's a 20 out there.
Number 20, yes.
Yeah. So Kylie Walters is in right. Ella Holloman's the third baseman. Jocelyn Bostic is the shortstop. Avery Ross at second. Mackenzie Atkinson is a first baseman. And Harper Sontheimer is behind the plate. Kaylin Walters is warming up.
Well, it's kind of funny the parallels these two programs have. I'm going to go back to 2015, 16, 17, right in there. Centralia had a really good run, and both their pitcher and catcher went to Division I schools. Very similar to what happened here at Bowling Green a couple of years ago with Harness and Dieters.
Yeah.
And going to SIU and Kentucky. I believe the Centralia pitcher was at Alabama, and the catcher went to Arkansas.
And, of course, Dieters has transferred to the University of Missouri.
And actually, ironically, the girl from Centralia that was at Alabama was talking about transferring to Mizzou. I don't know if that ever materialized or not. That was over the summer.
There's a strike called on the first pitch to Kennedy Grimsley. Grimsley, Betts, and Meyer. If anyone gets on, Dameron will bat here in the bottom of the first for the Lady Cats.
Walters, the pitcher, looks like she's got a little velocity. Got a rise ball and a drop ball.
Fouled back to the screen, 0-2. And Kennedy is hacking.
Bowling Green coming, like I say, off of games against top-tier competition with Troy and Battle. So they've seen good pitching their last couple games, so this shouldn't be any adjustment for them at all.
There's a swing and a miss, and down on 3 pitches is Grimsley for the first out.
Nice drop ball in the inside half on the 0-2 count, I believe.
Going back to the that battery for Centralia, and that was the nemesis there for a couple of years for Bowling Green in the postseason before they finally broke through for their 2 championships. But I saw her pitch a game at Louisiana, and a comebacker absolutely crushed, hit her in the shin. She looked at the batter, looked down at the ball, picked it up and threw her out at first, and went on to pitch a complete game shutout.
Yeah, that was actually my daughter's senior year, I believe, when that happened. She was a big left-hander.
Oh, she was tall. Very intimidating.
Didn't have a whole lot of success so far, anyway, at Alabama. She would probably be a red shirt senior. I don't know if she red shirt or not. She's either a senior or a red shirt senior.
0-2 the count to Betts, and that one is taken low. A ball and 2 strikes now to Meredith.
That was a close drop ball on the outside part of the plate.
Dropped a little too much out there. And it's 1-2. The next, inside, 2-2. And to scoot out of the way did Meredith Betts. Shadows extend from our broadcast position out to first and second base. Makes a nice arrow for a single.
Yeah, it does.
Back to the screen. The count goes full. Had her 0-2, now 3-2.
Walters is trying to get the signals as they take them from the bench now, not the catcher. Having to cover her eyes to be able to see the coach's numbers so she can then look at her armband and figure out what pitch and what location.
The 3-2 fouled off. And a good job spoiling that one by Betts.
Yeah, Lowen might have swung at ball 4, but you got to protect with 2 strikes. Good job.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and the base is empty. Betts ready, So is Walters. She rears back and fires, and that one is crushed into deep left. Going back on it, it is a foul ball in the corner.
Good piece that time off an inside drop ball. Just a little bit too quick.
Count remains 3-2.
Centralia leads 1-0. They scratched out a run, actually produced a run with a hit, a bunt, or two stolen bases and a sac fly.
Another 3-2, and that one's in the dirt. And it's a one-out walk and the first base runner of the day for Bowling Green. That'll bring in Jade Meyer, the first baseman.
Another low drop ball. That time Betts was able to lay off. And we'll see if Bowling Green can answer here in the bottom of the first.
Walters ready. Meyer ready. And that one is taken for a high strike. Snap throw to first, and back in safely is Betts.
She gets that pitch all day. She's going to be hard to hit.
Mm-hmm. 1 on, 1 out for Bowling Green. Yeah, she is struggling with the signs right now. That one low. Evens the count at a ball and a strike.
Yeah, slowing this game down dramatically. Whatever happened to just letting the catcher?
Well, you think
this millennial softball and baseball is kind of bizarre to me.
Up high, 2-1. You know, if she relayed them to the catcher, which she has to anyway, the catcher's in the shadows. She wouldn't be squinting.
That's right.
The 2-1. This one grounded to the third baseman, one hop. Out at second and out at first, a double play. Meyer grounds into a double play, 5-4-3, and that ends the inning for Bowling Green. We head to the second. It's Centralia coming up to bat, leading this ball game 1-0 on Eagle 102.
It's hard to believe it's been 75 years since Aubrey Knight, way back in 1945, founded Knight Equipment Company. Aubrey's son RJ worked right alongside his dad until December of 1975 when he purchased and incorporated the business from his father. Now known worldwide for their wire rope and splicing, Knight Equipment Company continues to grow. Here's a heartfelt congratulations and a big thank you for being such a model of excellence and consistency. Happy 75th birthday, Knight Equipment Company, 717 North 15th Street in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana offers affordable, home-like senior living, enabling your loved one the independence that they want and the services that they need. Staffed 24 hours a day with low resident-to-staff ratio, rest assured Lynn's Heritage House provides peace of mind for you and those you love. So if you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or need care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's Heritage House to set up a tour and visit soon. Phone 754-4020 or visit 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
For the Panthers, it's going to be the 5, 6, 7 hitters, Atkinson, Sonheimer, and Hawkins.
Don't see around the horn double plays every day in softball.
No.
Good play there by the Centralia infield in that first.
This one popped up and out of play on the first pitch to Atkinson. And landed on the, what is that, grandstand? The party porch?
Yeah. The veranda, yeah.
Of the baseball diamond. Outside, 1-1. She's the first baseman, Atkinson. McKenzie wears number 22. Tall first baseman. On the inside corner. And the count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Already 2 strikeouts in the ball game for Tanner Turner, looking for number 3 with this next pitch. Swing and a miss, took something off. I was expecting the rise ball. She went with the changeup.
I was too, and it was a little changeup curve that time and had Atkinson way out in front.
That'll bring in Sonheimer. She wears number 12.
Centralia with the old school Cincinnati red look on their jerseys with the vests.
Mm-hmm. Showing bunt, pulls back, does the Centralia catcher for ball 1. Black pants, white socks, no stirrups, just high white socks. And like you said, the white vest with a black undershirt. That one misses outside, 2-0.
Turner working from behind again. Doesn't add on the number of the batters so far. Been able to come back and strike out 3 of them, however.
And the 2-0 pitch, showing bunt, pulls back, takes ball 3.
Must have been up and in. Looked pretty good from our vantage point.
It did. High above here at Bowling Green High School. The 3-0 pulls back and takes a 4-pitch walk. First walk issued by Tanner Turner. And that'll bring in our first lefty for Centralia, Hawkins. Autumn is the left fielder. Where's number 21?
One thing about Turner, she works fast, keeps her players' attention on the field, so that's a good thing.
That one misses the outside corner, 1-0 to Hawkins, as she's looking to slap from the left-hand side.
Having a little trouble finding the zone, though, here.
All around it.
Yeah.
They just won't chase. There's one right down central for strike one. Delayed steal, throw down, and if she would have caught that ball, it goes off of Prater's glove and into short right field. They had her by 10 steps.
Yep, she'd have been out for sure.
1-1 the count, 1 out, now a runner at second base. And in a tight game, those are the plays you have to make.
First error of the game by either club.
There's a strike called, 1-2. Now you're in the position where you need a strikeout.
Yep. Looks like Centralia's got a little speed. That's their actually second stolen base attempt in the first 2 innings.
Swing and a miss, got the strikeout, and there's 2 away here in the top of the second inning.
I'm going to correct myself. Actually, the third, because the leadoff hitter, Walters, had 2 stolen bases herself in the first inning.
That'll bring in Abby Ross. Pulls back a bunt and takes a strike. They haven't shown the ability to get the bunt down yet.
No, and looks like the lower half of the order may be.
This one off the end of the bat, off the glove of the pitcher, and everyone's going to be safe. Base hit all the way.
A jam shot that had tons of English on it and spin on it. Once it went past Turner, hit her glove. And we'll have first and third with 2 outs.
That'll bring in Hawkins, the center fielder. As the play is screamed out of the Bowling Green dugout. There's a strike called.
Well, with first and third and 2 outs, we've seen Bowling Green throw through here in a couple of games and throw the runner out. So we'll see what happens here.
The 0-1 fisted back toward us, and it's quickly 0-2, and
that may have gone right in the concession stand.
That's a free pork burger right there. No balls, 2 strikes. And the next wouldn't chase the high rise ball, and it's 1-2. Top of the order waiting in the wings with Walters.
Good pitch to run on for Centralia.
That one bounces in, 2-2.
Looks like Ross is going to stay put.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. That one is lifted into left, but foul. We'll do it again. Another 2-2 pitch coming.
A little slap attempt by Hawkins.
We're in the second. Another 2-2. And that one's hit to the first baseman, up with it, and over to the bag is Jade Meyer to retire the side. So Centralia leaves a couple aboard. Still lead by 1, Bowling Green. Coming up in the second, trailing the Panthers 1-0 on Eagle 102.
If it's time to ride or time to work, it's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. There isn't a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff than those at Hayden's. If you need help at work or at play, let Hayden's Motorsports Center be your one-stop shop for the most fun and hard-working power sports equipment in the area. They're always ready to help. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Brown's Processing, and Bank of Louisiana.
Bottom of the second inning, it's going to be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Dameron, Turner, and Chandler, after a double play ended the bottom of the first for Bowling Green.
See if the middle of the lineup can get something going for the Bobcats.
So Walters finishing up her warm-up tosses. She takes a lot of warm-up tosses.
Yes, she does. You know, we've talked about a number of pitchers come out and just throw one, and they're ready to rock and roll. Not Walters.
She is. She takes her time with most things so far tonight, at least.
She was on deck. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt there.
Yeah. And it's going to be Grace Dameron. We'll see if she can change the narrative on this game with one swing.
Well, we know she's got the power to do so.
Dameron, then Turner and Chandler. First pitch to Grace. Inside for ball one.
Most of the teams lately we've seen have been trying to pitch Dameron inside and jam her up a little bit.
The 1-0. Taken for a strike. That's a pretty pitch right there from Walters.
Another one of those high strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to Dameron. This one is hit opposite field and deep. That is over the boards and right. An opposite field home run for Grace Dameron has tied this ball game.
Got it up in the jet stream, and it carried well over the fence in right field.
You have to go back to the old major league. Is it too high? But once you saw the right fielder stop and watch it.
Well, they weren't playing her very deep.
No, they weren't.
And the right fielder took off running like she might have a chance and then slammed on the brakes.
See if Turner can make it back-to-back, Jack. She had 2 last time we saw Bowling Green last week.
She is definitely a deep threat as well.
And check swing and tips it toward the catcher, 0-1. Turner had a wind-aided home run and then a no-doubter over the scoreboard in that game.
Yeah, that was one of the hardest balls we've seen hit all year.
0-1 pitch to Tanner. That one is roped, and it is to the wall and caught.
Oh,
no, dropped. Dropped by the left fielder. E7 on the play and ending up at second base is Turner.
Tough scoring by my man.
Ooh, well, she had 3 chances to catch it.
Ooh, tough scoring by Mr. Froenig. Mercy. Over the shoulder. Holy smokes. Man, I don't want you scoring when I'm playing. Unless I'm fielding.
Yeah. Regardless, she's at second base. And that one goes back to the screen, and she'll take third. The batter is Chandler.
Another hard hit ball by Tanner, though. She smoked it out into left center.
I think that one's higher. It's gone. Haley Chandler with a 1-0 count. The next is a strike called.
Turner actually went to third on a
wild
pitch. So a runner on third with nobody out. Let's see if Chandler can put this one out in the green stuff somewhere.
Takes that one low, and Chandler better pay attention with that runner on third. She might end up with a throw down to third, banging off her head. 2-1. 3-1. As that one goes in the dirt.
Now you got to pick on a pitch you want, location you want, and let it fly.
3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, a runner at third base, and a run in on the home run by Dameron. And she walked her. Runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Second walk of the game by Walters.
Brings in Haley Prater. The two Haleys next to each other on the infield and in the batting order for Bowling Green. I love the socks Bowling Green uses, the stirrups with the...
You don't see many teams wear stirrups anymore. A little old school.
Bunted and foul. Well, they were all over that one defensively.
Yeah, it wasn't a squeeze, really. I think it was just a bunt to get the runner to second and see what happens because the runner was not coming from third.
0-1. The count to Prater. Bunting again, bunts this one to the first baseman. And that's what it is, like the delayed squeeze, waiting for the throw to go to first.
Yeah, just kind of a straight-up sacrifice bunt to get runners, the second runner, into scoring position for Orff here out of the 8 slot.
So they sacrifice that runner Chandler down to second. The out's made 3-4. And there's one away, 2 in scoring position for McKenna Orff. That's a high strike.
Now Walters looking for that strikeout or pop-up to try and get out of this mess.
Long look. First to the dugout, then to her armband, the 0-1 pitch. Foul to the screen, 0-2.
Good cut by Orff. She was right on that pitch.
Elise Walker on deck, the designated player. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third. A run has come across. Bowling Green would like to take the lead. That one gets away, not far enough. That's a 1-2 count to McKenna.
Well, that ball went off the catcher's glove. If there's a ball that you can score on, that might have been one of them because it slowly rolled to the backstop. But Turner unable to advance.
1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and Orff walks back to the dugout.
She knew it. Little curveball on the inner half. Curved right over the plate. She just put the bat on her shoulder and headed for the dugout.
Second strikeout recorded by Walters, and that'll bring in the number 9 hitter Walker, and it'll take a 2-out hit from her to score some runs. Solo home run by Dameron, and that's a swing and a miss for strike 1 to Elise.
Rise ball up in the zone. This is kind of a big spot for Centralia early in this game. Second and third with 1 out to get out of this without letting Bowling Green score another run.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Chase one out of the zone.
Curveball that time. You can expect to see another one up and out.
Long look from Walters. Now she rocks back and fires, and that one's fouled back to the screen. Real good cut at an 0-2 pitch.
She was right on it, yeah. A little too close for an 0-2 pitch, actually. That rise ball didn't get out of the zone that time like I'm sure Walters would have liked it to.
Walker wears number 25, bats from the right-hand side. Another 0-2, and she went after the high one there and strikes out to end the inning. Bowling Green ties it, but leave 2 in scoring position. We head to the third inning, 1-1. Centralia coming up on KJFM.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the Only plant locally owned and operated, and Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, you name it, and Ed will tackle it. Just call 573-324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Show off your school pride today with the Bulldog debit card from Bank of Louisiana. Every time you use your Bulldog debit card, Bank of Louisiana will make a donation to the Louisiana School District. Stop by the bank today and get your new Bulldog debit card so you can start supporting the teachers and students with every swipe. The Bulldog debit card from Bank of Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
Centralia comes up, brand new ball game, top of the order for the Panthers, and that's Walters, Bostic, and Holloman. Walters led off the game with a single, stole 2 bases, and came home on a sacrifice fly. That's the only run for the Lady Panthers.
True definition of manufacturing a run, right?
So batting for the second time, she hit an absolute rope into center field on a 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on this one. Much better start to this at bat for the Bowling Green pitcher, Tanner Turner.
See if Turner can work ahead maybe this inning.
And the one is lifted into right, going back on it, near the wall, and unable to catch it is McKenna Orff. It'll be a single. I'm not sure why Walters, the leadoff hitter, wasn't sprinting out of the box there. She was watching to see if she was going to trot, I think.
Yeah, she should have been at second for sure because that ball was at the wall. Maybe she thought it was going to go out.
That's the only thing I can think.
Look for her to run again.
Strike on the inside corner to Bostic, who struck out in 3 pitches her first time up. Couldn't get that bunt down early in the count, her first at-bat. Now behind in this at-bat, and this one is popped and drops in behind third base. The shortstop and third baseman for Bowling Green couldn't decide who wanted it.
Yeah, that's a ball the shortstop's got to come and get. The third baseman going backwards and turning around, looking up into the sun. Nothing good's going to come of that. The shortstop's got to take charge. So what are we scoring that?
Well, no one even got really close to touching it, so I'd say infield hit, right?
Okay, yeah.
But it's a heap of trouble any way you score it for Bowling Green because now it's 2 on and nobody out.
No question.
For Holloman, who sacrificed in a run her first time up and really just missed a home run on that swing.
Good speed on the bases as well.
Count 1-1 to Holloman with right on deck, who was a strikeout victim her first time up. This one up high. 2 balls and a strike. Bowling Green a little more mindful of the base runners. And this one back up the middle, a base hit. Trouble for Sparks, and a run comes in, and Centralia back ahead. Now runners at the corners. I think the runners would have stayed put had she fielded that ball cleanly.
Yeah, either that or we'd have had a play at the plate because Sparks came hard like you should, but just couldn't come up with it cleanly. And Holloman drives in the run.
There's a strike called, and the runner will take second. So now runners at second and third, still nobody out, and a run in for the Panthers.
Trouble here for the Cats.
Loads up high, 1-1. Right, a strikeout victim looking. Strikeouts to end the first and start the second. This one lifted out of play, 1-2.
Right, a strikeout victim the first time. Bowling Green could use another one right here.
Popped out of play again. Remains a ball and 2 strike count to right. 3 straight singles. And a run has come home to make it 2-1. And this one is strike 3 called. Got her looking for the second straight at bat.
Big strikeout in this inning.
That'll bring in Mackenzie Atkinson with 2 on and 1 out.
She was also a strikeout victim in the second, however.
Nubs this one at the plate, back to the screen, and it's 0-1. Student section a little quiet today.
It is quiet in this ballpark. Sun's starting to go down. It's going to be cool, too.
This one, again, bunted back to the screen. No balls, 2 strikes to Atkinson with Sonheimer on deck.
Turner working ahead on these last 2 batters.
0-2 pitch. Popped up. Short right coming in on it and unable to make the catch. She overran it, did Orff, and another run's going to come in. Here comes a third. It'll cross the plate, and all the way to third is Atkinson. And it's 4-1, Centralia.
Yeah, we talked about it in the pregame. Bowling Green occasionally has a tendency to give up too many outs, and that's been the case here in this inning with 2 balls that should have been caught.
This one bunted, and that is a fair ball. Throw to first in time. The runner has to stay at third. That's a big out there.
Really nice play by Dameron that time to get the second out and keep the runner at third.
And it'll bring in Hawkins after Sonheimer is retired. Almost out of the box on the left-hand side. She gets ready to slap and misses outside, does Turner. Hawkins was a strikeout victim her first time up. 1-0, taken for a strike.
Looks like she wants to try and be a slap hitter.
Oh, yeah. Which is rare these days.
Don't see him as much as you used to, do you?
The 1-1. Just missed outside. 2 balls and a strike. Ross on deck, then Hawkins. The other Hawkins. This is Autumn, and she takes a ball inside, 3-1.
Yeah, 2 Hawkins and 2 Walters in the Centralia lineup.
3-1. And missed outside. It's a walk. So the base runners continue to mount here in the top of the 3rd inning. 5th base runner. I've got him for 3 hits.
Yeah, I didn't hear your official scoring. I know what it was now.
Throw down to second, and now a run's going to score, and the runner will go to third as the ball bounces off of Prater into short right field.
Yeah, that works if you can throw the runner out. If you don't, that's what happens. Throw was off the mark from Dameron.
3rd error of the inning. That one misses. 1-1 the count to Ross. Still a runner at third. That one slapped out of play. Ball and 2 strikes, 5-1 Centralia here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Well, a couple mistakes, a walk squeezed in there, and lo and behold, you've got 4 runs.
2-2 as that one missed high and away. 1 in the first, 4 here in the 3rd. That one outside, and the count goes full. Crisp day, not very crisp on the field so far. This one grounded past the pitcher to the shortstop, and another error. Run comes in as Prater left that ball on the ground.
Well, you know, I watched the infield warm-ups, and Bowling Green didn't look like they had any pep to them. They kind of looked like they were going through the motions, and it appears to have carried over into the game here.
So they'll have a little discussion, players only in the circle. And the LadyCats so far. Just not playing LadyCats softball.
Not at all. What is that, the 4th error in this inning?
Yeah.
5 for the game, and we've only played 3 innings.
And there's a ball just missing to the number 9 hitter, Hawkins, who grounded to the first baseman her first time up.
Man, you got to get Hawkins out, or you flip the order, you're back to the top of the order, and things could get really ugly.
Throw down to second. The throw is there, and she's out. Caught stealing is Ross to end the inning. But 5 come across for Centralia. Now they lead 6-1 heading to the bottom of the third. Bowling Green coming up with some work to do on KJFM.
This is Tracy Brookshire, Marketing Coordinator and Public Information Officer for Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice here in Missouri. We are doing our best to keep our community informed as much as possible regarding how the COVID-19 pandemic is affecting our county. Visit our dedicated COVID-19 page on our website at pikecountyhealth.org for resources, latest news, updated case counts, and a contact form for questions and concerns specifically related to the virus. Visit our website to subscribe to our PCHD e-news and be the first to know about any updates and resources we have to offer in our communications. Stay safe out there, Pike County. Your health is our priority, and together we will get through this concerning time.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
So that inning goes 5 runs on 3 hits, 4 errors, and no one left.
Not the line you want.
No.
So now Centralia wants to shut Bowling Green down after scoring all those runs, and then they'll have the top of the order up again at the next.
It'll start with number 9 because there was a caught stealing.
Right,
yeah.
Yeah, well, okay.
So that is a better scenario for Bowling Green, but they still have to put some runs on the board and chip into this lead here in this bottom of the third inning.
Without question, 6-1 the lead.
Grimsley will lead things off. She struck out her first time up and nubs this one back to the screen. A little trickler there makes it an 0-1 count.
Another curveball from Walters on the outer half. Got nice movement on her stuff.
Mm-hmm. 0-1. Low, a ball and a strike. Grimsley, Betts, and Meyer, if anyone gets on, the home run hitter, Dameron, will bat here in the home half of the third. 1-1 pitch. This one back up the box, knocked down by the pitcher. Reaction play there. She picks it up and throws her out.
A bullet back at the pitcher, line drive. Really nice play.
I'm surprised that ball didn't just stick in her glove as hard as it was hit.
It was certainly smoked.
So tough luck there for Grimsley, and he'll bring in Betts. She walked and was stranded at first her first time up, or actually erased on the double play. And the first to Meredith is hit in the air, out of play. And back toward the baseball diamond. Actually did make it about halfway down the line toward first.
Been a lot of long foul balls that direction in this first 3 innings of play.
0-1. In the dirt, 1-1. Betts. Where's number 1? And is the third baseman. Gets a little encouragement from the home dugout before this 1-1 pitch from Walters, and it's a swing and a miss. Pulled off of it a bit.
Yeah, maybe took a little off that one. On the outer half.
1-2. Walters with another. This one just getting a piece of it, trickles it back to the screen. Still a ball and 2-strike count to Meredith Betts. Betts quickly back in the box, and we'll wait on the Centralia pitcher. Misses up high, 2-2.
Threw that rise ball to try and get her to chase. Bowling Green needs something positive to happen here after that depressing top half of the third. Get a little energy going here.
2-2 pitch, way outside, and the count goes full again. Second time, Betts is spaced a full count, drew the walk the first time. Spoiled a couple of pitches to get it there. Hawkins, or Walters rather.
I'll be glad when the sun goes down so she can get on the rubber and pitch. She's taking 20 seconds, 30 seconds between every pitch.
Spoils this one, and we'll keep with the full count. It was the eighth pitch that she drew the walk on the first time, and this will be the eighth pitch of this at bat. 3-2, lifted in the air. Behind first base, the second baseman wants it, and on the foul line, she makes the catch for the second out.
Nice play by the second baseman. That's similar to what needed to happen for Bowling Green on the ball down the third baseline. The shortstop needed to come and get it.
That brings in Jade Meyer. She grounded into a double play. Tough luck. She smoked the ball to third, which probably aided in it going around the horn for the double play. This one popped up on the infield. Who wants it? Pitcher makes the catch, and the inning comes to an end. Walters had to get that second hand in there late to catch that pop up, but Bowling Green, the top three, go down 1-2-3, and the Lady Cats still trail the Lady Panthers 6-1 as we head to the fourth on KJFM.
Bowling Green Insurance is here to serve all your insurance needs. Bowling Green Insurance offers companies to cover your farm, home, auto, and crop needs. Call Fred or Jackie today to get a customized quote that will fit you and your budget. Bowling Green Insurance is an independent insurance agency. That means they can offer several companies to fit you. Give Bowling Green Insurance a call today to get a quote. 573-324-5762 or 573-324-CROP.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. So easy, anyone can use them. Once you try it, you'll just have to buy it. Stop by Bowling Green Tractor to see how easy yard work can be. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate and Perkins Electrical Service.
9-1-2 for Centralia, and taking a ball outside is Hawkins to start this at bat. She was up when the runner was caught trying to steal second. That ended the top half of the third.
Grounded out to Meyer at first, back in the second.
Carter Hawkins shows bunt, takes the ball inside. 2-0.
Had to duck out of the way of that one to keep from getting hit.
2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. To Hawkins leading things off. 1 in the first, 5 in the third for Centralia as that one's taken for a strike. She was taken all the way. 2-1 the count.
Probably got good speed.
Bounce that one to the backstop, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Turner hasn't pitched poorly.
Hadn't had her best stuff, though. Working from behind a lot in this game.
This one is ripped into right. Throw it to first. Not going to happen. Single to lead things off, and that's 3 out of 4 innings that the leadoff batter has gotten on. And back to the top of the order we go for Kaylin Walters. She has singled twice already in this ball game and takes a strike here. 0-1. Batting for the third time in the first 4 innings. That means you're moving the line.
Yeah.
Ripped foul by about 4 inches past third. 0-2.
Yeah, anytime you're yeah, you said it. I won't even repeat it. You're exactly right. It looks like we got a little action in the Bowling Green bullpen.
Getting warmed up on the baseball diamond. 0-2 pitch. This one off the end of the bat to the second baseman. She catches it in the air and, ooh, very close at first. They say safe as she goes back in. That's almost a call for the home plate umpire. He's looking right down the line. So
it was close. It was close. Chandler had tough trouble seeing it with the sun and made a shoestring catch on a pop-up on the infield.
Now a little comebacker, and they're going to throw it into center field, then off the face of Sparks as it bounced, and a run's going to come in. So it was a sacrifice bunt. They threw back to try and get the runner who had already rounded second. A good throw. They probably would have got her in a rundown. And then it goes into center field, bounces off of Sparks, and the runner comes all the way around.
Took a bad hop. Hit the edge of the grass and popped up. Another error by Bowling Green.
So sacrifice 1-4 and then an E4 on the throw.
That's the way I scored it. They actually had Hawkins dead to rights because the third baseman had got back to cover third base, so she was going to be thrown out.
Yeah, it was tailor-made for a rundown. Fouled out of play. Past the lights. And it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count to Holloman. There are 2 out in the inning. And this one hit into center, and Sparks has a little trouble. It won't advance the runner, and a solid single for Ella Holloman.
Her second hit of the ball game.
That'll bring in Meredith Wright, who's twice struck out looking in the cleanup spot.
As the F10. See, she should have just called her the DP. She cursed her by calling her the F10.
What does F10 do?
I have no idea.
On a keyboard. I don't want to press it during the broadcast. It might kill us. 1-0 the count as she takes the ball. And the next one, back to the screen. Runner will advance.
Another runner in scoring position.
And a 2-0 count. And we'll see what Wright can do. Batting ahead in the count for the first time. Strike taken.
Turner threw the old batting practice drop ball that time. Right down the middle.
2-1. Missed high this time. 3 balls and a strike. Atkinson waits on deck. Who's 0 for 2 has reached on an error and scored a run. This one is grounded up the middle. Another base hit. First hit of the day for Wright. Throw up the first base line, and another run comes in. It's 8-1. Centralia.
Just keep picking away, right? Death by 1,000 cuts here.
Brings in Mackenzie Atkinson.
Atkinson's actually flew to the right field wall the last time up, and the right fielder was unable to corral it.
Swings through that one, 0-1. The next, that one is ripped into left and will go to the wall.
Won't drive in a run, however.
No. As Wright doesn't run very well, made it first to third on that double for Atkinson, and the onslaught continues. And that'll bring in Sonheimer, who is, well, she's walked and grounded out in 2 plate appearances today. Pitch from Turner, outside, 1-0. So 2 more have crossed here in the top of the 4th inning. All Centralia today, and the bottom dropped out of that pitch. Swings through it, and it's a 1-1 count.
8-1, Centralia on top.
1 in the first, 3 in the 5th, another pair here in the 4th. And they have runners at second and third with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Pretty good pitch there.
Couple off-speed pitches to Sontheimer.
She disguised that one really well. 1-2, popped up. Center field, moving over on it is Sparks, and she makes the catch to retire the side. 2 more come home for the Panthers. Now they lead by 7, 8-1, heading to the bottom of the 4th. Bowling Green coming up on KJFM.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
For Bowling Green, it's going to be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. The only run on the board was a home run by Dameron, and Grace will lead things off here in the 4th. It was a leadoff home run in the 2nd to get Bowling Green on the board.
The only hit of the game for Bowling Green so far.
They've had 3 base runners, 4 base runners, a couple of walks and an error. Bowling Green left 2 on in the 2nd inning after that home run.
Had the other base runner doubled off on a nice 5-4-3 double play by Centralia in the 1st.
So let's see what Grace can do here to follow up the home run. And if they'll even really mess with the Bowling Green catcher here. You got a 7-run lead, pitch to her.
Yeah, I think so. Wind's not blowing quite as hard to right as it was earlier in the game.
First pitch to Grace. Taken for a strike. Pretty good looking pitch there. Center. Long look again.
Whew, mercy.
Kaylin Walters. Shadows have almost completely taken over the infield, and this one is low to even things up at a ball and a strike. It was a 1-1 pitch that Dameron hit well past the wall in right field her first time up. Shirt tail has come untucked. Strike called, 1-2, low strike.
Nice drop ball on the outer half that time.
1-2 the count. Nobody out. Home half of the 4th inning. The next bounces in. Nobody on. Sontheimer still did everything she could to try and block that ball.
Yeah, she tried to shift over there. Didn't quite get there fast enough, though.
2-2 pitch. On its way. Misses inside. And Dameron content to look for her pitch. She hasn't swung yet. 3-2 the count. And takes strike 3. Strikeout looking as the first out here in the bottom half of the 4th. That'll bring in Tanner Turner.
Yeah, that was just right down central, as they used to say.
Brings in Turner, who just missed a home run, her first time up. And takes the ball up high, 1-0. Big bats in this lineup, but only 1 run to show for it so far, trailing by 7.
Bowling Green needs some positive energy.
This is up high, 2-0. Chandler, then Prater and Orff, if this inning goes that far. 2-0 to the pitcher, Tanner Turner. The next, fouled that one back past us. 2 balls and a strike.
Centralia leads at 8-1 here in the bottom of the fourth.
Another long look into the dugout for Walters, and Kalen back to the center of the circle. And a swing and a miss. Good movement on that pitch away from the right-handed batter.
Yeah, big curveball that time by Walters.
Two balls, two strikes, one out, base is empty. In the next, grounded through the legs, 5-hole on the pitcher, Walters, and into center field. It's a leadoff hit for Turner.
Number 13, Haley.
Or not a leadoff, a one-out hit for Turner, and that'll bring in Haley Chandler.
She's the last two games we've seen them play. Turner's just squaring everything up at the plate right now.
Well, it's the best time of year to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Be dialed in.
Let's see, they don't play in districts till Thursday, is that right?
That's correct. Down at Montgomery County against either the Wildcats or the St. Charles West.
I believe they're the Warriors.
That's correct. I believe so. There's a strike to Chandler on the corner. And that one's low, 1-1. Centralia fans wanted the call. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first. Bowling Green needs to start chipping away. They're running out of innings here at home. Popped into short center, actually to the shortstop, and they almost doubled off.
Boy, they did.
Turner at first. I thought that ball was going a lot deeper off the bat.
Next up for the LadyCats, number 21, Haley Prater.
That'll bring in Prater.
That was you did a Bob Euchre there. There's a long flat ball to the shortstop.
It looked good off the bat. Thought it was going to carry to straightaway center. And there's a ball low on the first pitch to Prater. 2 outs.
Prater sacrifice bunt back in the second.
We'll need a hit here. Hit or a walk. Get on base. Snap throw to first and kind of just collapsing back into first is Turner. And shakes her head.
Yeah, throws her arms out like, what, quit it. Leave me alone. I'm not going anywhere.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. And the next to Haley Prater is hit into short center, and that's going to drop. Turner makes the turn back into second base. And there's 2 aboard.
Got that one a little bit off the end of the bat, but enough to get it over the second baseman's head for the second hit of the inning, third of the game. Now let's see if Orff can drive in a run here.
She struck out looking her first time up. First of back-to-back strikeouts to end the second inning. And that one in the dirt for ball 1. 2 outs, home half of the 4th inning here from Bowling Green High School. LadyCats trail the Centralia Lady Panthers 8-1.
Catcher
yeah,
fires it back to the pitcher.
About hit her in a shin. You're pitching really well. Let me give you a challenge here. Shatter your shin. That one grounded past the third baseman and shortstop. They're going to try and score the run. Here comes the throw to the plate, and she is safe. Down to third. She is
safe as well.
Everybody advances. So an RBI hit for Orff, third hit of the inning.
Good base running by Orff to get to second on that throw. So second and third now.
For Elise Walker. Walker was a strikeout victim to end the second.
Bowling Green trying to get back into this ball game. Hit here would help that cause dramatically.
Hit to the outfield, probably 2 runs. That one misses low. 1-0 to Elise Walker. Another check of the wristband from Kaylin Walters. Now she's ready and delivers the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off the screen, 1-1.
A little bit behind at that time.
2 outs, run in for the LadyCats.
3 hits in the inning so far.
A 4th would be nice from the number 9 spot. There it is. Into right field and passed all the way to the wall. 2 runs are going to score. Walker around first, heading towards second, now third. And she'll be there with a triple. It's a 2-run triple, and Bowling Green has doubled their score and trail by 4.
Well hit ball down the right field line. Right fielder couldn't get there, and it rolled all the way to the fence.
Elise Walker with the 2-run triple. And that'll bring Coach Bostic out of the Centralia dugout to talk to her infielders. Everybody in there now.
Back to the top of the order for the LadyCats.
Started with a strikeout of Dameron, then a single by Turner, a line out by Chandler, then singles by Prater and Orff to score a run, and now the 2-run triple by Walker, and back to the top for Grimsley, who's 0 for 2, and we're going to have a pitching change.
F10's coming in to pitch.
Yep, number 13. That's Meredith Wright will be the new pitcher. We'll take a break as she warms up. Be back with more 4th inning action after this on KJFM.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? People's Bank and Trust can help you make those home improvements without springing a leak in your budget. I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. Stop by your local People's Bank in Bowling Green, and let's talk about how People's Bank can help you. People's Bank and Trust online at www.pbtc.net or give me a call at 573-324-2525. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops, Mike's Tire and Service Center, and All Parts.
So the new pitcher in there and delivers a ball inside to Grimsley, sent Kennedy squirming away. Meredith Wright, like you said, F10. Delivers another, and that's outside, 2-0. And this is a tough spot. You know, you only need 1 out, and you come in a little lamped up. You could easily walk Grimsley and get yourself back into trouble. Runner at third, 2 down. 3 have scored for the LadyCats. Swing and a miss, helped her out. Swung at ball 3. That one bounced off the plate.
Wright's got a little velocity. All drop balls so far, however.
2-1 to the left fielder for the LadyCats. The next from right is chopped foul toward Coach Craig Smith in the third base box. 2-2.
Another pitch down and in that Grimsley couldn't lay off.
Now the deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the next from right, ripped foul past third. Almost took out her runner at third base.
Yeah, missed by about a foot from hitting the runner and being fair.
We actually saw that over at Van Far the other night, where Shanna Yates was hit on the third baseline and called out. 2-2 pitch again. And this one lifted into left center. Long run, and making the catch is the center fielder. Nice play on the run to end the inning by Carter Hawkins. Bowling Green scores 3. They still trail by 4 as we head to the 5th inning. Centralia coming up, leading the LadyCats 8-4 on KJFM.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs is still Mid-America Auto and Towing. They perform state inspections, run diagnostics, and specialize in brake repair. They do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair and more. Mid-America will also guarantee the lowest prices on tires. Stop in, browse their pre-owned vehicles, and make sure to ask about their senior citizen and military discounts. Financing is available. To get a sneak peek of their inventory, visit MidAmericaAutoandTowing.com. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by Ingram Plumbing, Bowling Green Pharmacy, and Mid-America Auto and Towing.
7, 8, 9 hitters, bottom of the order on Eagle 102 as Centralia bats in the top of the 5th inning, and Bowling Green needs their first 1-2-3 frame.
They do. Shutdown inning is imperative here.
There's a strike called on the first pitch to Hawkins, who struck out and walked in 2 plate appearances today. All 3 of these batters have been on base at least once so far in this game. Popped foul on the bunt attempt, actually went over the screen. Back toward the concession stand. 0-2. There's that Bowling Green Palmyra JV game.
Thought they were going to play football.
And that one misses. Actually, a pretty good pitch. Hawkins wouldn't chase.
If you missed the football version of this matchup Friday night between Bowling Green and Centralia, you missed the best football game of the year so far.
Slapped out of play toward the football field. Yep, that one, an ending I have yet to believe.
Yeah, the one-handed catch falling to the ground on a Hail Mary with 13 seconds to go in the game.
Fouled back to the screen again as Hawkins spoiled a good pitch.
On 4th and 24.
Yeah. And it was about a 50-yard pass.
Right.
With a guy in pursuit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, chased him all the way into his own territory, and he let her fly, and football gods are looking out for Centralia.
This one slapped, and it's going to be a base hit.
That's the prototypical slap right there. Don't hit it very hard.
Number 24, Abby Ross.
And put a bunch of spin on it and kill it.
Well, still no 1-2-3 inning defensively for Bowling Green yet today. Bunting. Good one for a double play, but they'll get the out at first. Sacrifice good. 1-4 on the putout. Down to second goes Hawkins on the sacrifice by Ross.
Yeah, Turner could have taken a look at second, but we'll stay away from the big inning, take the out.
Brings in Hawkins, the center fielder. Autumn Hawkins at second, Carter at first, and there's a strike called. Throw down to second, and almost handcuffed Chandler down there.
Tried to catch the runner just turning and going back to the base without watching the ball. Throw was a little bit off the mark, though.
Good job by Haley to adjust. Keep that ball from going into center field. This one is lifted into left and hit or caught by the shortstop going back into left field. Best play of the day we've seen from the Bowling Green infield.
Yeah, nice going away from the infield. Backhander that time by Prater.
That runner stays at second now with Walters, the pitcher, or starting pitcher, coming up. She's been relieved. And there's a strike called.
And she's had a couple of hits and 3 trips so far this afternoon.
The 0-1. On the corner, strike 2. Nice pitch there, painted it. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second base. And Walters waiting for the delivery from Turner. Just missed up high.
Really good 0-2 pitch. A rise ball up and out.
The 1-2. Chopped off the third baseman and into foul territory. Another run's going to come in. A 2-out RBI hit, and Walters ends up at second base.
Yeah, that ball was smoked. One hopper.
And went right at the face of Meredith Betts. She put the hands up there just to block it, and it ends up going into foul territory and allows her to go to second base. And this one lifted to the first baseman. Camping in foul territory and making the catch is Jade Meyer to end the inning on the foul pop. But Centralia adds a run. Little insurance as it's time to stretch here at Bowling Green. It's the Lady Panthers 9, the Lady Cats of Bowling Green 4 on Eagle 102.
Hi, I'm Keith Oakes, Director of Physical Therapy.
I'm Eric Schaefer. I work in physiotherapy.
And I choose Pike County Memorial Hospital.
And I choose Pike County Memorial Hospital.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose to work at Pike County Memorial Hospital. Choose a hospital where you're more than just a patient. You're our friend, family member, and neighbor. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, Family Drug, and Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice.
Centralia just keeps adding runs. Every time Bowling Green takes a step forward, Centralia makes sure to tack on a little insurance, keeping this lead at 5. Heading into the bottom of the 5th inning, and chances are just running thin now for Bowling Green. Maybe they'll have the last-minute comeback,
there you go,
like Centralia did.
Back, right?
Yeah, against Bowling Green on the football field last Friday.
Well, you just for your mental sanity as a team, you needed to stop them after scoring 3 runs in the 4th, but got 2 outs, and that pesky Walters girl got a hit and drove in the run.
So that'll be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Bowling Green, and the first time that Dameron won't be leading off an inning here. So you got to get runners on ahead of the big swinger. Inside on the first pitch to Meredith Betts for ball 1. She can draw out a count like no other batter in this Bowling Green order.
That she does.
Can spoil good pitches, draw walks, or run into a mistake. That one low and in, 2-0.
I think Wright is a pitcher that Bowling Green could get to if they're just patient.
In her second inning of work. That one's up high, 3-0.
She really hasn't been terribly close to the plate with the 2 batters she's faced so far.
The 3-0 pitch on the corner, 3-1. That is a gift from the home plate umpire.
That's the old
3-0.
3-0 strike call, wasn't it?
3 balls and a strike. The next bounces in, and it's a leadoff walk to Betts. And Bowling Green instantly with something going here as Jade Meyer will dig in. She's grounded into a double play and popped back to the pitcher. 0 for 2 today. So Jade looking to break through. Has had a nice day fielding at first base. Couple of good stops, and that one low and in. Snap throw to first and back in safely is Betts at first. 1-0 the count.
Well, they keep throwing down to first. Nothing's really been even close to this point.
The 1-0. Called a strike. 1-1 the count to Meyer with Grace Dameron on deck. Grace already with a home run in this ball game. Was the first run for Bowling Green. Outside, another snap throw. Back in standing up this time is Betts. The count to 2-1.
I think the catcher, Sontheimer, just kind of likes to throw to first.
Yeah, I think she does. The 2-1 and 3-1. The home plate umpire wanted to raise the hand and didn't.
Right arm kind of started to go, didn't it?
I was just stretching.
Scratch your ear.
3 balls and a strike to Jade Meyer. The next from right on its way. And that's called a strike. Another throw down to first as the count goes full. Three and 2. And that almost hit her. Back-to-back walks ahead of Grace Dameron, and now you're flirting with trouble.
We'll bring up number 5.
Swinging the bat from being back in this game, that's for sure.
Home run and a strikeout in 2 plate appearances today. The home run was a solo shot. Bowling Green's first run to lead off the second inning. They've tacked on 3 in the bottom of the 4th, but trailed 9-4. But a 3-run shot here would make things very interesting, and she takes a high strike.
Outfield planner to hit to the opposite field.
That's where the home run was.
There's a gap in left center. You can drive 2 Mack trucks through it.
0-1 the count. The next on its way. Inside. 1-1 the count.
That was a close pitch.
Yes, it was.
Say Grace needs to get ready for a drop ball. Right down the middle.
Right. Long look at the wristband. Comes set and delivers. And this one is hit to the center fielder, moving over and making the catch. Runner shall tag and stay put. That ball was hit on the nose, but
it was a line shot.
Right to Hawkins, and they had her played perfectly. That's the first out. That'll bring in Tanner Turner, who's no slouch. She can hit the ball out in a hurry.
And as I said, she's squared everything up in the 2 games we've seen so far this year. Or I've seen, I would say.
The most recent 2, yes. And takes a strike on the inside corner to start at bat number 3. She's been on base twice today. Hit one to the wall that was dropped after a juggling display by the left fielder. And a solid single. That one misses. 1-1 the count. She has some pop. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one wasn't the pitch she was looking for. Drops in for strike 2.
Good strike, though. Good drop ball.
Yes, it was. Ball and 2 strikes now to Turner. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Bowling Green needs to score here after the 2 walks and chased one about 5 feet out of the strike zone for strike 3.
See that? Don't see that out of Turner very often.
No. Was looking for something else on 1 and 2. And that'll bring in Chandler, who's walked in 2 plate appearances today. Also popped out to the shortstop. It's going to take a 2-out hit here. That one misses the corner. 1-0.
9-4 our score. Centralia on top. Bottom of the 5th.
Bowling Green needs the 2-out hit. This one fouled back to the screen. 1-1 to Haley Chandler. Centralia with the run in the first, 5 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and 1 in the fifth. Bowling Green a run in the second and 3 more in the fourth. Up and away. 2-1.
Well, now Chandler needs to sit on a drop ball down the middle and drive it into right center.
2-1 the count. That one goes back to the screen. Runners are going to advance.
It's a break.
The count goes to 3-1 with Prater on deck, who's singled and sacrificed. And they're going to bring out a pinch runner now. That's Avery Gam.
Meyer, I'm sure, will re-enter.
Gam, a freshman. One of the freshmen on this Bowling Green team that I coached for years through Corey League.
So you're going to take credit for this?
We won a championship together.
Okay.
You know, back when they were about yay tall, but, you know.
The old Corey League, Pike County Corey League championship.
Yeah. No, we had a good young team. You know, they all grew up, started playing travel ball.
That's the way of the world today, travel ball.
3-1 the count to Chandler. Runners at second and third. And the pitch. Grounded to the shortstop. Up with it, throw across in time, and that's the inning. Bowling Green leaves a pair on, and we head to the sixth. Centralia up 9-4 on the LadyCats here on KJFM.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Pike County Mutual offers home auto discounts simply by placing your auto insurance through one of several auto companies that Pike County Farmers Mutual represent, and your home with Pike County Mutual. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Come home, insure with Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green. You'll be glad you did.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing MercPK mobile banking with remote deposit capture. Any customer with online banking can now access your Mercantile bank accounts from any device, including your smartphone and tablet, everywhere you go. With the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile bank account, you'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, where they've been serving the Louisiana area for more than 100 years, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Browns Processing, and Bank of Louisiana.
We're into the sixth. Bowling Green needs a hold. They cannot allow any more to cross the plate for Centralia, and it's a strike on the first pitch to Holloman to lead things off here for Centralia.
Holloman with 2 hits and 3 trips. Actually 2 for 2 with a sac fly and RBI in the first.
And that's another hit under the shortstop and into center field as they continue to crowd the base pass here today.
They have had a ton of base runners.
And brings in the pitcher right. Meredith today has a hit and a pair of strikeouts. Both of those came looking. So she hit the ball hard last time up. Showing bunt here, takes a strike.
Drove in a run, actually, in the last inning.
Behind in the count here, no balls, 1 strike. You don't see the cleanup hitter scoring to bunt too often. Big cut there. Came up empty.
Goes from square to bunt to coming out of her shoes to try and hit that one.
Tried to put that one through the scoreboard out there and left. Came up empty. Now they set up outside. And bounces one in. And it's a ball and 2 strike count. One, 2 is up high, 2-2.
Is this the same pitcher?
That one fouled back. And we'll need a new ball. Nope, it is a new pitcher.
I thought it was a new pitcher. Wind-up looked a little different.
You got an 18.
18. I do not.
Bella Fairchild. That one fouled out of play. Yeah, that's walking like Bella. Still 2-2. Is it 18 or 19?
If it's 19, it's Megan Graber.
Well, she's a pitcher, yeah. Swing and a miss. Got her third strikeout of Wright today by Bowling Green pitching. Top of the 6, one down, one on. There's a strike called. Got some zip.
Yeah, she does throw pretty hard.
The 0-1. Called a strike. Ooh.
We don't have any ages, do we? What grade this Graber girl might be?
Freshman. This one hit. Shortstop yields to the left fielder coming in. And that's the second out.
A freshman, well, that bodes well for
yeah, she
the Cats to have Turner as a junior and have this freshman coming back as well.
Yeah, they're going to lose Summer Schurter after this season. She's a senior, and there's a strike. Strike on the first pitch to Sondheimer. 2 away. And the next is ripped into left, and one hopper out there to Grimsley. Gets the ball back in quickly, and there's runners at first and second for Hawkins. That's Autumn.
Hawkins 1 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout back in the second.
That JV football game behind us, Bowling Green leads Palmyra 6-0. It's in the second quarter. Missing on the first pitch to Sondheim, or to Hawkins, rather.
Bowling Green with another big football game Friday night against South Callaway.
And that one misses 2-0. And we'll have that game for you. We'll start it. I believe this is what we're going to do. Start it online as Silex will play either Clopton or Community in the district championship from Ladonia. And then at the conclusion of that game, we'll come to football on air. There's a strike called. I think that's what we decided.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Check swing and foul down the line.
A little slap.
2-2.
That's what Hawkins did the last time up, if you recall. A little slap hit that went about 20 feet out in front of the plate.
I know we'll have coverage of both that district title game, which that district has been reduced dramatically over at Ladonia.
Yeah.
Back to the pitcher. Up with it and over. Low throw, but a good dig there at first base by Jade Meyer to retire the side. Goose egg on the board in the sixth. Took some work to get there. They Panthers leave a couple aboard, but we go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Bowling Green trailing by 5, 9-4 on KJFM.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. At Ingram Plumbing, we're ready to meet all your plumbing needs. I should know. I'm Bonnie Ingram, and I've worked there for over 50 years. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 Sports on KJFM is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Insurance.
So as we were talking when we went to break, that district at Ladonia that both Silex and Clopton are participating in has been reduced to what, just 3 teams now?
3 teams, yeah. Madison and
Paris
both have COVID issues and have forfeited. First quote-unquote forfeits we've seen this year. But with it being districts, there's no time to make it up.
Exactly.
So you either show up or it's forfeit and you move on. So you have Silex gets an automatic walk into the championship game, and Clopton will play Community R6 on Wednesday at 5 o'clock.
In the opener / semifinal.
Right. That Community's got a pretty good team this year, if I'm not mistaken.
They do. They've been building that program despite a coaching change this year. Still building that program into something pretty good, pretty formidable, and that's a swing and a miss on the first pitch to number 16 for the LadyCats. I don't have a 16. The next, that one is hitting the air and caught by the left fielder.
Looks like it was actually number 15. We got
Okay, 15, yeah.
Bowen?
Yeah, Lily Bowen.
Bowen.
These white, red numbers on the white jerseys are a little hard to see sometimes.
These aren't the big numbers we saw on those tie-dye
No, not at all.
jerseys we had the last time we were here.
So that brings in McKenna Wharf, and she takes a strike. Yeah, called a ball. Pretty good pitch.
Lights are on now. Sun's behind the trees. It's cooled off.
I couldn't tell. We're inside. Very nice inside.
Yes, it is.
Here in the press box, overlooking the softball diamond at Bowling Green. That one fouled off. 1-1 the count to Orff, the right fielder.
Hey, you'd like to see Bowling Green get something going. Get a couple back here and have a shot in the 7th. But it's pretty quiet so far.
It's been a quiet afternoon here at Bowling Green.
Not a lot of energy in this ball game, has there?
Swing and a miss, 1-2. Orff with a big cut, came up empty.
She's got a hit and 2 trips. Actually a sacrifice bunt, so 1 for 1 officially. No, I'll take that back. She struck out in the second inning, 1 for 2.
Pulled the trigger on her there, and she swings through it. Second strikeout of Orff this afternoon. That'll bring in Walker, who had a 2-run triple her last time up after striking out in the second inning. Just sent one down the line and beat the right fielder to a spot. Ended up rolling all the way to the wall.
And we're going to have another sub.
That's Walker.
Coach Smith's talking to the umpires and the Centralia bench about something. Had his scorecard out, or his lineup card out. Don't see anybody that changed positions.
We'll see. He may have just been re-entering Prater, as that's a ball inside on the first pitch to Walker. 9-4, Centralia here with 2 outs and the base is empty for Bowling Green in the bottom of the 6th. Up high, 2-0. There's only been one actual 1-2-3 frame in this one, and that's when Bowling Green was retired in the 3rd inning.
A lot of base runners on both sides, thus the reason we're coming up on an hour 45 minutes in the game.
3-0 count, as Wright has a chance to retire the LadyCats 1-2-3. Instead, she'll issue the 2-out walk, the dreaded 2-out walk. And bring us back to the top of the order for Kennedy Grimsley. So now, the home plate umpire, along with the 2 head coaches, talking about things. And Briley Sparks is going to run for Walker, the flex player, or the DP running, No, the flex running for the DP. That's what I meant to say. So they'll switch them and then switch them back. And Grimsley will bat.
Grimsley hitless in 3 trips so far tonight.
Hit the ball well last time up.
She's hit it hard twice, actually.
Back to the pitcher and to the center fielder. Chance here with 2 outs and a runner on first. Grimsley. This one chopped to the third baseman off the glove, and everybody's going to be safe. She got the good luck that time.
Another hard hit ball.
That will bring up number 1, Merritt.
Hit her in air.
That's got to be a hit.
I thought so. With the placement.
As hard as that ball was hit, third baseman had to move to her left. Bounced high.
Mm-hmm. So now 2 on and 2 out. And a strike taken by Betts. She has walked twice and popped to the second baseman. 0 for 1 today.
Need a hit here.
Mm-hmm. Missed the outside corner, 1-1.
Something to keep the line moving to get to Meyer and Dameron with runners on.
Jade on deck. Dameron in the hole. 1-1. Betts doesn't get cheated by many pitches, but swung through that one and is in the hole 1-2.
Another hard drop ball from right.
Second time she's seen right. Here in relief. Outside, 2-2. First and second, 2 outs. And the next from right, on its way. Grounded, foul past third. And past the outstretched arm of Craig Smith.
So she'll have another 2-2. 2 deuces are wild, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 on,
2
2
out. 2 on, yeah. 2-2 count.
2-2 count.
And Betts steps out ahead of the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, high and away. Gets Betts looking, and we head to the 7th inning. Bowling Green strands a pair, still trails the Panthers 9-4. So we headed to the final frame on Eagle 102.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, definitely not your typical 8 to 5, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Call Mike's Tire and Service Center and they'll be happy to work with you to get you back to operation as usual. Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green. Mike's Tire and Service Center proudly supports all area farmers.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, the Mercantile Bank, and Bowling Green Tractor.
No, we've said it the last couple of innings, but Bowling Green, if they want any sort of chance in their final at bat, can't allow another run. They need a 1-2-3 here in the top of the 7th. It's going to be tough. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters.
They've given up runs in 4 of the 6 innings so far, with the major damage coming in the 3rd, where they gave up 5 and had 4 errors in that inning.
Missing inside. Graver back out there, pitching to Abby Ross.
Ross has got a hit, reached on an error, and a sacrifice bunt.
Grounded to the second baseman. Up with it is Chandler. Over to the first baseman, Meyer, for the first out. 4-3 on the putout. And there's one away.
Up next, number 2, Kylie Walters.
That'll bring in
Walters.
Actually.
1 for 3. Or Hawkins.
Yeah.
Is it Walters?
No, it's
Hawkins.
That's a pinch hitter.
Pitch hitter number 2. Oh, they're going to bring in the flex player.
Yeah.
For Hawkins, I guess.
And she takes a strike.
Walters has been playing right field as a flex player in this game.
Swung through that one. 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. 0-2 pitch from Graver is swung on and missed. Got her on 3 pitches. And we go back to the top of the order for Walters.
Number 16, Kaylin Walters.
That's Kaylin Walters.
Yeah, she's had a big game besides pitching 5 innings of this affair. 3 hits. Last time up, a double. Drove in a run.
Takes a strike here as Maggie Graver jumps ahead. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty, and the next on its way. This one fouled out of play. Quickly 0-2.
You know, they got ahead of her 0-2 the last time she was up 2, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. Actually, have been ahead of her most of the night. 0-2 pitch. On its way. Got her. Pulled the string. Strikes out 2 in the inning. Does Graver in the first 1-2-3 inning. Comes in the 7th. Bowling Green coming up. Bottom of the 7th inning. They trail Centralia 9-4 on Eagle 102.
This is Kyle Schurter, Assistant Vice President at Community State Bank of Missouri. We offer a variety of loans to meet your needs. Whether you're looking for a conventional loan or a HELOC or an FHA, VA, or USDA loan, give us a call. We have some of the best rates around. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
High school sports on KJFM is brought to you by Vicky Cadwallader Real Estate and Perkins Electrical Service.
Last chance for the LadyCats. They need 5 runs to tie this one up, 6 to win it in regulation, and they've got the right people coming up to start things off with the 3, 4, and 5 hitters up. Jade Meyer, Grace Dameron, Tanner Turner, if anyone gets on, Haley Chandler. It's going to take a big effort.
Yep, see if they can make some noise. Got to start with the first batter, get on base any way you can.
Jade Meyer.
See if Coach Smith employs the take-a-strike mentality that you see from time to time. Different coaches have different ideas about that.
Home plate umpire brushes it off. And at the first pitch to Jade Meyer. Right in relief of Walters. Looking to close out the LadyCats. First pitch on its way. And that one bounces in for ball 1. Jade grounded into a double play. Popped it to the pitcher and walked. Was stranded at second. 0 for 2 today, which is rare for Jade. Takes a strike, 1-1. Pretty good pitch.
Yeah, on the inside half of the plate. Got to learn to zone hit and fast pitch.
1-1, way outside. 2 balls and a strike.
Not sure how much that's taught this day and age, but it's the way we grew up, learning to hit fast pitch. Works in baseball as well.
2 balls and a strike. The next on its way, and it almost hit her. 3-1.
Wright's walk 3 in the 3 1/3 that she's pitched. 2 1/3, I should say, not 3 1/3.
And the 3-1 offering misses low. And it's a leadoff walk to Jade Meyer ahead of Grace Dameron.
Next up for the LadyCats, number 5, Grace.
Just enough to give your coach one more gray hair.
Mm-hmm.
Walk a leadoff hitter with a 6-run lead, or 5-run lead.
So Alex Petrangelo finally signed, it looks like, finalizing a 7-year deal with the Vegas Golden Knights. As they continue to load up.
Yes, they do.
Haven't found the success since that inaugural season where they won the Western Conference.
Well, they made the playoffs this year. So.
Yeah, but
of course in hockey, everybody makes the playoffs almost.
Especially this year.
Yeah.
Ball back to the screen. Evens the count at 1-1 and puts Meyer at second base. So Dameron with an RBI opportunity with Turner behind her. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for Bowling Green. This one chopped to third on the line. Throw across in time. And the runner will advance to third base on the 5-3 putout. So 1 down, and Dameron retired. That'll bring in Tanner Turner.
Got to have base runners. Got to have base runners. A bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. That one taken high by Turner for ball 1. Not really any place for even a productive out.
Turner 1 for 2 with a strikeout her last at bat in the 5th. Hit the ball hard 2 times.
1-0 pitch, misses up high, 2-0. Nine to 4 in favor of Centralia. Missed 3-0. To Turner. Chandler on deck.
Get on however you can.
Mm-hmm. Right. Rocks back. Fires. There's a 3-0 fastball for strike 1.
On the inner half. Caught the corner.
Right again, looking at that wristband. Now comes set, rocks back, and fires. Chopped foul past third, and the count goes full.
Well, they swung at ball 4 there. Drop ball up high in the zone. Inside.
Three and 2. And misses inside for ball 4. Second walk in the inning, and there's runners at the corners now with 1 out for Haley Chandler.
5th walk by Wright since she's come into the game. Bowling Green hasn't really hit her very hard, but she's giving up a number of base runners.
Is that effectively wild?
I guess, until somebody cracks one.
Yeah. 1 out, runners at first and third. First pitch to Chandler is a strike called. High strike.
Looks like Bowling Green is taking a strike. Every batter to this point has not swung until they got that first strike.
And ready for another is Haley. And she takes a strike. Strike 2.
That's the one she wanted to be picking on right there.
Mm-hmm. Reaching for that one and puts it off the top of the Bowling Green dugout.
That was that rise curve. Wright doesn't throw that very often. Doesn't throw it in the zone hardly at all. Everything in the zone is either a drop ball or some little off speed.
Oh, 2. And swings and misses for
off speed.
Yep. Out number 2, and Bowling Green down to their final out.
Next up, number 21, Haley Prater.
That'll bring in Haley Prater, who was pinch hit for last time around. And back in here with 2 outs and runners at first and third. That Petrangelo deal looks like less money than the Blues were offering annually, but he gets the full no movement clause that the Blues do not hand out.
I always wondered about all that. If I had millions of dollars, why would I be worried about another $1 million? Or an extra year, or whatever the case may be.
This one, I think, was the no move clause, the no trade.
Play where you want to play.
Strike taken on the first pitch to Prater. Bowling Green down to their final out here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing by 5. Runners at first and third, both there via the walk. 0-1 pitch to Prater. Checked her swing, took a strike. 0-2.
There are worse places to live than Las Vegas, though.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure with the small children that he's
got.
Yeah,
four under
such
the age of 4.
Yeah. Wife's from St. Louis, isn't she?
Yes, she is. And that one up high. Prater wouldn't chase, and the game continues at least for another pitch. Long look into the dugout. This game, hour and 59 minutes old. Now it's a 2-hour game. And strike 3 called, and this one comes to an end on the backward K. Our final, Centralia 9, Bowling Green 4. Back with the postgame show for you after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Kayla Caldwell, your Edward Jones financial advisor, at 2604 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates in Missouri, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Cindy Blaylock at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. It's the real deal for car insurance. I'm State Farm agent Cindy Blaylock, and I'm ready to help you save. Call me today at 573-754-5575 or visit us in Louisiana, just a block up from the river. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM. Sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
Final in this one, Centralia 9, Bowling Green 4. The Panthers, 9 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. Bowling Green, 4 runs on 6 hits, 6 errors committed, 4 of them in 1 inning, and that was, of course, the big third inning where Centralia played 5 and really took control of this game.
Well, that was the ball game. that was the ball game right there. Whatever steam Bowling Green might have had, and her energy was gone after that inning, and you could just tell that. And then you got to give Wright credit. She came in, walked a bunch, walked 5, but she pitched three in the third, and only gave up 1 hit, struck out 3. So she was able to do the job and keep the Bobcats off balance. And Centralia gets out here with a win. They raise their record to 14-12. Bowling Green drops to 16-8 on the year. So good year for both teams, and districts await.
Yep, Bowling Green, a couple of bright spots for them today. The home run by Dameron, that 2-run triple by Elise Walker from the 9 spot, and then Graber coming in with a couple of good innings of relief.
She did. She pitched well, too. Two innings, gave up 2 hits, struck out 3. But, you know, we talked about keys to the game. Bowling Green's just got to clean it up on the defensive end. You're not going to advance very far. Well, you're not going to beat hardly anybody making 6 errors in a game. So I don't think we're saying anything that anybody that knows anything about bat and ball sports doesn't understand, and I'm sure the girls and Coach Craig Smith understand that as well.
All right, 9-4 our final. We'll take a break, come back, and take a look at the district schedules, our next few days of broadcasts, when we return on the postgame show on Eagle 102.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Founded in 2000, Sparks Maintenance Contracting out of Bowling Green has since been performing industrial maintenance nationwide and plans to continue growing. Sparks Maintenance Contracting, attention to detail and compassion are only some of the many things that separate them from other competitors. Teamwork is the key to success in business and in sports. Best wishes to all the area teams from Sparks Maintenance Contracting, proudly serving America.
When it comes to buying or selling real estate, you can count on the professionals at Penrod Real Estate in Louisiana. Serving Pike County and surrounding areas, Penrod Real Estate can find buyers for your home or property and can also assist in helping you find the home of your dreams. Residential or commercial, the friendly folks at Penrod Real Estate invite you to reach out if you're in need of help in any area of the real estate process. Phone 754-6922 or visit the office at 618 Georgia in Louisiana. Penrod Real Estate looks forward to serving you. Whether you need to buy a 2x4 or a 4x8 or are planning a new home, Bowling Green Lumber Company is your one-stop for all things construction. No kidding. Lumber, paints, electrical, plumbing, windows and doors, insulation, roofing materials, hardware items, tools. Seriously, Ed and the gang at Bowling Green Lumber are anxious, willing, and able to help you any which way they can. Stop in and see for yourself. While others are trying to make money, they're just trying to make friends. Bowling Green Lumber, 700 West Champ Clark Drive in Bowling Green, 324-5400, the most complete building center in the area.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Bowling Green falls in the final regular season game of 2020, 9-4 to the Centralia Panthers. And that kind of bookends the weekend with a couple of losses to Centralia. Football on Friday and now softball here on Monday. So now we shift into district action, and we'll actually be on the air tomorrow. It's a 5:15-ish pregame. It's the second game, so we don't know exactly when it's going to start from New Haven as the number 6 seed Louisiana Lady Dogs take on the number 3 seed Jefferson Eagles of Festus. Eagles? Yeah, Blue Jays, that's it. It's Bulldogs and Blue Jays tomorrow.
Bulldogs and Blue Jays. I don't know much about Jefferson.
The only bye in that district Ellsbury got, and they won't play until Wednesday. They'll take on the winner of the New Haven game against Bishop de Burgh.
Well, that's familiar to you, isn't it?
Yes, that is where I went to high school a long time. It just feels like yesterday, though.
Just like yesterday.
Just like yesterday. So, I think some people that taught me are still teaching there. So they got to be really old now. But anyway, Louisiana on the other side of that bracket, so if they can advance, would take either Pius VIII or Herman on Thursday in the late game from there. But we'll have the first-round game between the Bulldogs and Jefferson tomorrow for you. Then on Wednesday, our coverage got cut in half after COVID knocked out two of the teams from the Ladonia district. So Silex won't play until the championship game now. So our only game on Wednesday will be the host and number 2 seed Community R6 Lady Trojans taking on the number 3 seed Clopton Lady Hawks, and that'll be a 5 o'clock start, 4:45 pregame on Wednesday here on KJFM. Then Bowling Green will get underway in district play on Thursday from Montgomery County High School, and they'll take on either the Montgomery County Wildcats or St. Charles West, and that is the early game from there, a 4:15 pregame and a 4:30 first pitch on Thursday. And then on Friday we'll have that championship game to start off our full night of sports between Silex and either Community or Clopton. It's a 6 o'clock first pitch, so a 5:45 pregame, and we'll stick with that one until until it's completed, and then we'll join Week 8 football here from Bowling Green as the Bobcats take on South Callaway for the EMO championship, most likely. I think that's how it stacked up. So the entire football game will be online, by the way. So we'll have pregame.
Saturday, too.
And then Saturday we'll have, if Bowling Green
wins,
advances to the championship game, we'll have softball from Montgomery County, and that's district title
That's
game.
an early start, isn't it? 11 o'clock or something.
Yeah, so we'll have to get up early. So Bowling Green needs to get us there so we can have 6 days of sports this week on KJFM.
There you have it.
Final in this one, 9-4, as Centralia beats Bowling Green here at Bowling Green High School. And we're into districts tomorrow. For Jim Ross, Mark Roenick saying we'll see you from New Haven tomorrow here on KJFM Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Softball on KJFM, Eagle 102. Join Eagle 102 for play-by-play action on air and online from your area sports leader. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102.